Welcome to Write That Book.
So are you worried about offending people when you write your memoir and maybe being sued?
We're Barry Fox and Nadine Taylor, the authors and ghostwriters of dozens of books, including many memoirs like Diana and Dodie, a love story.
So in this series of videos, we're talking about memoirs, and in this episode, we'll look at ways to avoid trouble when writing your memoir.
Specifically, what to leave in and what to leave out of your memoir.
So as a memoir writer, you'll be baring your soul and revealing details you typically keep private. But it's not just your personal information you'll be revealing.
Well, you'll also be discussing other people, which can be a problem. That's because the people you mention or their family members might take offense at what you say.
Yeah, it might take legal offense at what you say.
Yeah, yikes.
So how can you, the memoir writer, bare your soul without causing others to bare their teeth?
Here's a few tips.
So tip number one, choose the details carefully.
Now, many embarrassing details can be ignored or glossed over without weakening your story. So when you describe other people and their actions and put words into their mouths, consider carefully what you really need to say.
Yes, like that description of someone's criminal past or their silly habits may not be absolutely essential to your story.
Tip number two, search your feelings.
Yes. A memoir is, by definition, remembered history, so it's subjective.
But don't allow anger, embarrassment, or other feelings to run rampant in your writing, turning an honest portrayal into a character assassination.
Right, so ask yourself, are you writing to explore and share your feelings or to take revenge?
If you're driven by revenge or other negative feelings, your readers will stop identifying with you and lose interest in your story.
Tip number three, consider changing names.
Now, if certain information might be hurtful to the people named in your memoir, consider changing some of the personal details.
Yeah, many memoir writers have changed names, ages, sex, location, and other details to spare the feelings of others and to avoid a lawsuit.
But if you do change names or other identifying information, be sure to inform your readers up front to ensure your credibility.
Yes, just put a little notice up front saying some information has been changed. That's all you need to do. Tip number four, ask for feedback.
Before publishing information about other people, you might want to show them what you've written so they'll have a chance to ask for changes.
So you might be able to make those changes now and save relationships without altering the truth of your story.
And then if you decide not to make these changes, at least you'll know up front there's an issue and can consult with an attorney before publishing your book.
Yes, and speaking of attorneys, tip number five, even if there are no obvious problems, it's a good idea to check with an attorney.
You may be fairly sure your memoir won't give rise to lawsuits, but it's still a good idea to consult with a publishing attorney to make sure you've covered all your bases.
So remember, choose the details carefully,
Search your feelings,
consider changing names and other information,
ask for feedback.
and check with an attorney.
We hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please hit subscribe and like buttons
Below. And if you'd like help with your memoir or any other type of book, contact us. We're Barry Fox and
Nadine Taylor.
the authors, ghostwriters, and book coaches. We can help you write the book you've always dreamed about. Use the information in the box below to contact us.
See you next time.